Thank you for joining us this morning. Here is Agric today. Here is where we bring you everything that concerns agriculture. Today we are happy to have our new minister nominee, and by the name Honorable Agric. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for giving us a new minister under this new government to see to it that agriculture sector moves forward. But we have one or two things to discuss and to talk about when the sector is in concern, or when we talk about agricultural sector. We've had a lot of ministers. We have numbers of ministers from various governments who have come and gone, and we seems to know all. So we seems also to know the best. But what happens each time they come? There is a lot to discuss and then to talk about when agriculture is concerned. And I'm happy because our minister is a farmer, and he is also agriculturalist. He's a farmer at Esunafo in the Bron Ahafo region, and to say that place is also a predominant area for agriculture, because if you check the food basket of Ghana, the chunk of food comes from that area. So we are happy, and we know he knows what agriculture is about, he knows what farming is about, and he knows when he's talking about Agric. I presume he knows. Okay. But this morning, we are here as agriculturalists as well, and then as someone who is much or passionate about Agric. We are here to discuss few things that if the minister doesn't know, minister will know. And if the minister knows, then the minister should make sure he works on them. This morning I made a publication on Agric Today online to read about what the minister said when he was being vetted at the parliament. That was yesterday on the 20th January 2025. I put across when the minister said is the government, or his government, is going to make agriculture interesting for the youth. And the comment I'm be receiving on WhatsApp is amazing. The people are asking, we've had a number of ministers, previous ministers, who have said the same thing. Government have said the same thing, but at the end, what happens? We have lecturers, professors, we have CSOs who are commenting. They are asking me, they are commenting and asking that, what is this new? What's new from this to what the previous government have come and say? It's a challenge. And I know this is not politics. No, this is not politics. This, we have been objective. We are not into politics, but we are trying to be objective and also to analyze some issues that will help the agric industry. For me, and to come to discuss this, Honorable Agric Opoku, please, if you don't know, then I want to let you know today that there are a lot of, or if not all, most of our primary and then secondary institutions are not even learning agriculture. I heard you said all the SHS will cultivate farms. That is good. But have you asked yourself if this SHS or this SHS, they are studying agriculture in their various institutions? So to me, there are three basic things that could help the agriculture sector. Ghana, we have everything. We have the land. We have the land. Very fertile land that will grow any crop that we can talk about. very fertile land that we can use to feed ourselves and then feed even the rest of the world. Go to Burkina, who is on the desert, is producing and even producing to export. We go there to import tomatoes to this country. Why can't we also do the same? Even Burkina, we don't have the arable land as we have here in Ghana. No. We have a whole lot. We have a whole lot. Our soil is capable of producing everything. Look, even if you are building and you stop building, you could see even the concrete you've made could even grow a crop, because you could see that there are weeds that grows in the concrete. There are weeds that grows even in the buildings. That lets you know that even the soil we use to build even is capable of growing crops. So what again do we need? There are only 3 things that we need to focus on to produce more for Ghana. So, Honorable, this message is for you. First of all, we should make sure that we inculcate agriculture into the youth. It's not about making it lucrative, as you said, to the youth, but conscientizing agriculture into the youth of right from the beginning, right from primary, from JHS and then SHS. Way back when we were children, when we were in primary, JHS, SHS, farming seems to be a punishment, because when you do something bad, that is when we give you cutlass for you to go and weed. That means it's a punishment. But it's not like that. So growing up, a lot of us think going into farming, going into agriculture is a punishment, which is no. When you have to do something and you don't do it, that is when we ask you to go here and read, go here and do this, go here and do that. Have we seen a student being punished to go and sit at the library to read, or to go and sit at the computer lab to learn computing? No. Right, to go to the field and read. That's how we were being punished. So growing up, I see Agric as a punishment. In order to revitalize agriculture, please, we need to make that one lucrative at that basic level. We teach the children, we let them know that agriculture is the best occupation, and agriculture is the first occupation when God created heaven and earth. Put Adam and said, you should the garden, you should till it and keep it. That is occupation. That's the only occupation God gave to mankind on this earth. But we have made it a punishment. And when you go to Europe and America, those who have money are those who farm. You know it. Our leaders, they know it. Our politicians, they know it. But what do we see? But what do we see? So please, first of all, make sure we conscientize the children, the youth, by making sure our primary education, our secondary education, junior secondary education, and then senior secondary education actively patronized in Agric. We teach them, we make it live for them, and then it should be something in a passionate manner, especially with the teachers. How we can motivate them, we can make them let the children love agriculture. You should let them love it, because before you eat, even before president goes anywhere, president must eat. Our kings eat before they can do anything. So you should let them know that they are the most important people on earth. Not a physician, even a physician who comes to take care of you, he eats before coming. So not a physician, that is important, but the farmer is more important than the physician and then than the president himself. So we should make this known to the children so that they will imbibe it and then they will work towards it. That's the first thing we have to do, but not to give lip service. No, we shouldn't give lip service. We should make sure we make it work. Secondly, there's a lot of arable lands, as I said. And I was very, 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 very happy when 2019 I traveled to almost all the regions in Ghana. I saw that indeed Ghana here, there was this one mechanism. I don't know whether it's still operating, but if it's not operating, please, you have to revamp it. We have to revamp it if it's not operating. Please, there was this, what was called National Service Farms. This should be active. If we want to produce more for this country and then to also to export, we have to go by these National Service Farms. Each year, there are a numerous number of people that graduate from the university. Each year, national service accumulates people, register people to do their service. Each year, we do have a lot of people coming out from these colleges and other institutions, universities, colleges, and staff. They all come into the economy to work. These people will eat. These people want to be at the best place they could. But ask yourself, are they able to? How we were able to manage to bring people into the police service for them to assist the traffic control, then we have to also do same to us to manage to bring this NSS National Service people onto our various farms. Yes, we have people at the agricultural colleges. If you go to University of Cape Coast, we have School of Agriculture. If you go to KN University, we have the same. If you go to Legon, we have the same. I believe all other universities too, we have the same. UDS, talk of all the other universities, we have the same. So can't these people, what they have learned, practicalize it on the field by sending them onto the various farms? Let's use the prisoners to farm, to cultivate foods at these National Service farms. And moreover, we should also have each prisons should have its farms as well. It's a strategy that we could do to make sure we kept this. It's a strategy. All the prisoners should have their farms. Across this 16 regions should have National Service farms, and see if you will not be liberated from this hunger strike and from this importation. To this, my second point, we should have National Service farms across the 16 regions, and all the prisons should have prisons farms. And we should make sure we use the prisoners to work on these prisons farms and then the National Service farms. My last point to talk of, Minister, I will say, Ghana, we don't need fertilizers, we don't need what, we don't need this, don't need this. I know climate change is imminent, and we Africans or Ghanaians who contribute little from climate change are being affected greatly from the climate change. I know. But the little that we contribute is too much. You see now, with the advent of pesticides, weedicides, see, where I grew from, my father's village, you could go to a farm, or we can weed in order to, let's say we want to grow maize or whatever you want to grow. If we burn the bush or we burn the land to get the land being cleared, you could see the cocoyam being sprung up. Cocoyam is from nature. Cocoyam, it's by nature. God gave cocoyam. Like he God in his own wisdom planted them in the soil or in the land. But what are we seeing today? With the advent of pesticides, with the advent of weedicides, these chemicals they've killed all the micronutrients in the soil. Today, you don't see even mushroom growing out of the soil again. You don't see cocoyam that I love so much, growing again because of weedicides. It's really killing our soil. It's really making our soil, making our land desert. Go to some parts of Prahafo, have enough. Go there, Asunafo South or whatever. Minister, go to some of your constituency. Go to your area. Go to your constituency. Go to your area. Some of the lands are being bare. They are bare because they are no more legible for cultivation because of weedicides. When growing up, this land could, you see maize, you see plantains, like you see a whole lot on the land. But recently when I went there, it has become there. I asked them, they are saying, say Druna Yebono, they do ya can. And she say, no, Munti, and then no, a Hondin form, saying, that is it. So now there is no more yam coming out or sprouting up from the soil. That is now we manufacture cocoyam seeds. How? Cocoyam sets. Now we are buying cocoyam sets to plant in order to get cocoyam to eat. Everything is now becoming artificial. How possible? How possible? Someone is at somewhere manufacturing chemicals and we think it's good. And our leaders could not even do further research about it. And even when this is deteriorating, our soil, you keep on letting them bring this into the country. Please, if you could do away with this, to help greatly. I know subsistence farming is not order of the day, but don't let's forget subsistence farming or smallholder farming is the one that has held the backbone of agriculture to agribusiness today. Smallholder farming, subsistence farming, because that has fed us to agribusiness, to migrate from it into agribusiness. That fed us. So if we should use chemicals, agrochemicals and stuff to produce. Now, if you plant something, if you plant a maize, you have to use chemical. If you plant even yam, you have to use chemical. How? Why won't you get kidney diseases, liver diseases, or why won't you get all this? But the whites are there. Those who produce all these things, they are there. They are living long. They are feeding themselves with organic products. They are there and we are here buying it, giving them money, and we are killing ourselves. New colonization. That is it. We know the best, we know what is right, but we will not do it because of money. It's pathetic. We have our professors, our doctors, our researchers who know the best. Who know the best. But they are rather championing and pioneering this. So, Minister, if you have come, you're welcome. And we thank you too for accepting this to help the sector. The sector is the only sector that can develop Ghana. And don't forget to partner or to collaborate with the private sector. Don't forget, the private sector knows what is right. The private sector is willing to collaborate with the government to do the best. Don't forget. Please, accept them to your foes on all your policies that you are bringing up. Share with them and then have their concerns, their recommendations. Include them in your policies to make sure the sector grows. The sector is on my heart, honestly, because before leaving, as I make sure I eat, it's the sector that feeds me. Don't forget to subscribe to Agric Today TV on YouTube, Agric Day on X, Agric Today on Facebook, and Agric Today on TikTok. We will bring you more. Thank you.